Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. In today's video, I'm so excited. As soon as I saw that Paris Hilton and Sia and Miley Cyrus were singing together, I had to take a look. So let's see what they're all up to with their vocal techniques. This is going to be, I'm sure, a long one.
Treat me like you do. Those other guys don't wanna take me for a ride. Oh, when I walk, they talk of suicide. Some people never get beyond their stupid pride, but you can see the real me inside, and I'm satisfied. Oh no, oh, even though the gods are crazy.
Okay, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting for Miley Cyrus. I have never heard this song before, so I don't know why I was expecting, but I think Miley Cyrus, a little bit rockier, right? But it's a lovely change. I'm loving this thick vocal fold sound, which this chest voice quality. It's in the lower part of her range. We know that Miley can go really, really low, but it's in a very comfortable part of her range. If you're looking to find a comfortable part of your range though, check out my exercise up here where I take you through it step by step. But let's keep watching.
Satisfied. Oh no, oh, even though the gods are crazy, even though the stars are blind, if you show me real love, baby, I'll show you mine. I can make it nice and naughty, be the devil and angel too, but I'm in soul and body. Let's see what this love can do. Baby, I'm perfect for you.
Yay! Oh my goodness me. That is so fantastic. I love the way, can you see, it's really obvious, these really high breaths. Now you're probably thinking, why is Miley breathing like that? Because actually, sometimes it doesn't fucking matter how you breathe. You can breathe high, you can breathe low if you want. Actually, breathing high is sometimes a little bit more conducive to the vocal quality that she's in. So if you're in a thicker vocal fold sound, maybe, not all the time, it's not a hard and fast rule, everyone's different. Maybe she needs to breathe higher in order to keep that lovely vocal fold contact there. Maybe this part of her voice is a little bit more challenging to keep that little bit of scratch out that we know that Miley's quite famous for. So maybe she's using, and you can see that she's got her arms out. I know it's sort of part of the song, but that's another great way for you to engage in the lat muscles and to anchor in through the back, and that lovely little short, sharp, high breath there. Breath. What am I doing? Fancy pants. That lovely little short, sharp, high breath there. Remember your accent, Zoe, is really going to engage those back muscles. If you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Zoe? Check out my memberships available where I do go a little bit more into detail when I go like right into detail actually about belt technique. And I'm in the membership part of this channel, I go into more in-depth vocal technique in general. Yeah. So check out those options available. But let's get to Sia. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we know that Sia is not necessarily known for singing so quietly, but again, this is very much in the spoken part of the range. So it's a great way if you are beginning your singing journey to just think about taking songs into this part of the range around where you speak. Again, my exercises up here honestly, it'll change your life. Or check out the free singing lesson available in the description below, because it's all about the tongue, and this is exactly what you need in order to reach this more spoken quality. But it's a little bit shaky, isn't it? It's not really particularly stable on the sound. And I know look, you listen to Miley and it's like bang on. It is such a stable sound. You're listening to Sia and you're like,
If tomorrow the world ends, why shouldn't we be with the ones we really love? Now tell me, who have you been dreaming of? Well, why am I alone?
It's really interesting when you hear singers like this, because obviously, you know, Sia's very famous for some very huge songs, but she doesn't really do a hell of a lot of live performances. Now, that really shows in as I say, about the stability of the sound, because I'm really talking about pitching here. You need to practice singing with a microphone. You need to, I know that Sia has practice singing with a microphone, but I'm talking about in a live setting where actually if you sing the wrong note, you can really fucking hear it. So Miley has a lot of experience in this. And again, the sound it sounds just more stable. I do love the way that Sia kind of bends all of the vowels and stuff like that. I love her sound. I personally think that her articulation is a bit unintelligible. Often you can't understand I didn't really hear a lot of what she was saying, but I don't know. It's still early. Maybe I'm a bit deaf.
Know the gods are crazy, even though the stars are blind. If you show me real love, baby, I'll show you mine. I can make it nice and naughty, be the devil and the angel too. Got a heart and soul and body. Let's see what this love can do. Maybe I'm perfect for you. Ready for this? Excuse me,
Okay, Sia's going to go and do her thing. I'm just a little bit confused, aren't I, by Paris Hilton? I mean, I know I was very excited about why she's there. You could quite clearly hear when she was singing, though, that the background singer, so I'm so sorry, one of the supporting singers, background singer, I don't know what is politically correct these days to call them. They were singing along with it. Let's just go back on that. Hear them singing there in the background, okay? Paris Hilton has, it sounds like a lovely voice, very quiet in the mix. You can't really hear it very well. And as she's going into that solo there, little bit Britney Spears like, isn't it? I'm not meaning that in a bad way. I'm a huge Britney Spears fan. I also think she's a fantastic singer and performer and everything. Anyway, that's not what we're getting into. But it's very much that, let's see what love can do. And if you're wondering like how the fuck that's actually created, it's by a very, very high larynx position. So the larynx depth determines how dark a sound is sometimes. There's also other things involved in there as well. But basically, the longer the instrument, the darker the sound. And so it's with that heightened larynx position. And what you're just doing there is just tightening the top of the back of the tongue a little bit. And it's almost like I'm not trying to make fun of the sound. I'm just saying that this is what I would do. So, because she just did a little bit there with that, let's see what love can do. Now, that's a really great way. Actually, if you're looking to work on like your belt technique and things like that, or if you're looking to sound a little bit more Disney or anything like that, create kind of like a straight sound, then that's a perfect way for you to do it, to basically shove the larynx right up there. You can hear as well, whenever Sia is singing, she's coming right over in the mix. Let's just keep watching that a bit.
That's hot.
Fuck, I love Parents. She's fantastic, isn't she? So you really heard that Sia's voice when she was singing along there, that she, not singing along, but she was singing like the blah, 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 blah at the background, is that it really cut through. Now that is because Sia has quite a substantial amount of twang in her voice. Now, twang, you might have heard people refer to as that like, meh, 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 and you see a lot of vocal exercises being like, wah, 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 on ya, 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 to try and get a bit of vocal fold closure. I don't necessarily think that that's the best way to get vocal fold closure, because I think it just basically, as you hear, it like cuts through everything. Miley has almost no twang in her sound, and Sia has a substantial amount. So what happened is that Sia's voice kind of like overrode everyone else's. But that's often something that people come to in the studio and they say, okay, I want to round a sound. And what we work on doing is getting better vocal fold closure away from the twang. So if that's something that you're interested in and how to get better vocal fold closure away from the twang, then let me know down in the comments. But I'd love to see what you love most about that video. I just loved it. It just seemed like a really fun video or a fun song with all of her friends on the stage for her New Year's Eve party. I think for me, that was about all that it was. It was a nice little pretty song, but nothing really happened. Bit of a boring song, to be honest. Great song though if you're a beginner singer. I mean, I just called it boring and I said it was good. Good song if you're a beginner singer because the range is not too big. So when you're beginning your singing journey, you want to make sure that the range of the song doesn't go too high and doesn't go too low for you. But have an awesome rest of your day. Happy singing. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget though, if you would like to see more videos like this one, hit that subscribe button. Helps me to help you with your vocal technique. Let's get that silver play button right here. And I'll see you back here next time. Ka kite anō.